Hey, how's it going? My name's John, and I'm going to do a quick review and unboxing for these Arcshell two-way radios. We purchased them so that when we go on hikes or we go skiing or do anything outdoors, we have a means to talk to each other, and we wanted some high-quality, long-range radios, which is why we got these. They're UHF transceivers, so I'm excited to open them, excited to go through them, and I'll tell you how I like them. Alright, so we purchased a 2-pack. I'm pretty sure you can get more, but so everything that I'm going to show you comes in 2s. So first off, you've got the body of your receiver. It's nicely packaged so it doesn't get scratched or anything. Feels very high quality, so that's good. You've got your batteries, 2 batteries. You've got your antennas, 2 of these. 2 clips for easy access, easy accessibility. This is cool. 2 headphones, so that way if you don't want to constantly pick up the radio or you're need to be hands-free, you have these just plug in, touch to talk, so these will be really nice. And you've got 2 chargers, which is good. Sometimes they don't always come with 2 chargers, they just assume you can charge them all on one. And then you've got 2 lanyards. You do have the user's manual, which tells you how to set it up and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and take all this stuff out of the plastic, get it charged up, and test them out. But so far, I really like the quality of all the stuff that I'm seeing, and just everything that it comes with is really nice. So far, so good. So when you're charging them, you'll know that if it's charging, if it's dead, if it's red, if it's charged, it's green. I just have it out right now because it hasn't been charged, but once I plug it in, you can see it's red, so it is charging. Once these turn green, I'll go ahead and unplug them and keep going. Alright, so real quickly I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set one of these guys up. I took the other one apart, but as you can see here, it's got the lanyard, the antenna, a very strong clip, and it's just this nice little compact package right here. But I took one apart so I can put it together. So you've got your body here, and then you've got this guy right here. This is actually your battery assembly. So all you're going to do is you're going to take these 2 little metal rings, have them towards the ground, and just slide them in. Once it clicks, you know it's good. And yeah, once it clicks, you know it's good. Then next thing, you can just take your antenna, put it on here. It just screws into the top of the radio itself. The lanyard, what I like to do is, the lanyard hole is up at the corner right behind the antenna actually. So you just start to push it into there, and then once you get it started, I usually just take a knife or a toothpick or something like that and pull it all the way through. So get it started. I've got my multi-tool right here, so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use a knife. If you use a knife, just be careful, and you're just going to catch the end of it and pull it through. I'd recommend using like a toothpick or something, but I have my multi-tool right here, so that's easier. And then once you get the small string through the hole and this string out here, you're just going to put this whole part, the long side, through the short side, and then let it wrap around so that you've got your lanyard sticking out like that. Then once you're done with this, you've got your back clip that you have to install. These screws come on the radio itself, so you don't lose them when it's being shipped or anything. Just going to go ahead and take both of these guys out. Just get them started with a screwdriver, and then they're easy enough to take out just by hand. So I just get them started and then pull them the rest of the way out by hand. Okay, once you get your screws out, you're just going to take your clip. You want the plastic smooth part to be facing out so that these holes are facing down. And it's at an angle because of the spring, so I just push it on to where the holes will be, and that makes it flat. And then once it's flat, you can just push a screw in here. So I'm using my thumb to hold the clip down so that way it doesn't spring back while I'm getting this screw started. And then I'll put the other one in as well. I have big hands too, so it'd probably be easier for you if you have somewhat smaller hands. But just screw these in. You want them to be pretty secure. Don't over tighten them because you don't want to strip anything. But it's nice too. These screws are pretty good quality. Definitely had screws before where they were just so cheap that it just stripped. So I like that the components of this are very good quality. So that's it. Now you're good to go. You throw this on the charger for a couple hours for the first time, and then we'll go from there. And right now I'll go ahead and show you how these work. I'm going to try putting a radio behind the camera and seeing if I can get it without static. Sometimes when these are too close you can get some static. So let's go ahead and try that. Alright, so I've got these all charged up, ready to go. So I'm going to quickly show you how to use them. So when you're looking at the handheld radio, the furthest right knob is the power, and it's going to say something when you turn it on.
Power on.
So that way you know it's on. And it'll also tell you what channel you're on. So I'm on channel 1, the other walkie-talkie's on channel 1. On the antenna side, you've got the push to talk button. Press it, hold it for a second, and then start talking. Below that, you have the background noise button. And then below that, you have the torch or flashlight button. So try the press to talk. Hello, hello. Test 1, 2, 3. So I don't know if you can hear, but the other radio is repeating back. It's very clear. Some radios you get kind of scratchy. They are close, but we actually just tried this outside, walked across our neighborhood, and we could still hear each other. So I like how clear the sound is. You don't have all that extra background scratchy noise that you do sometimes. Then you've got your background noise button, which you just press this. It just tells you what the background noise sounds like. And then you've got your torch button, which is just a light. So 1 press, you get a flashlight. 2 presses, you get a strobe. And 3, it's off. On the other side, you have your speaker area. This is optional, obviously. But all you have to do, take your speaker out of the bag. Then you can install this little soft part, which goes over the earphone. And then you're just going to put it in your ear so that it's comfortable. Sorry. Put it in your ear so it's comfortable. The curved portion is ergonomic so that it fits your ear and it doesn't get in the way. Once you get it in there, go ahead and stretch it out. I like to keep these still twined up so that way I don't have a bunch of extra wire hanging around, and then when I'm storing it, it doesn't get tangled. But you just take it out, open it, plug it in, and now that it's plugged into here, I can just tap this little push to talk button. Hello, hello, test 1, 2, 3, and it's working perfectly. So this is extremely nice if you're, again, you need your hands free. You also have this clip here that can come on and off, and you just use this to clip it to your shirt or something so that way you know where the push to talk button function is. So again, that's really nice. I can just hello, hello, and the radio works perfectly. So it makes it easier for me to hear as well as monitor the radio when I don't just have it next to me all the time. So this is optional. You don't have to have this on if you don't want, but it is a great feature to have. So after using it for a little bit, I can't say anything bad about it. I've been trying to think of like one thing that I would fix, and honestly, I really like this radio. I'm very glad we went with this brand, Arcshell, and I hope that you like it as much as well. But it's got clear sound, clear talking. Everything feels very high quality. There's no like cheap plastic or anything that's going to break off. It telling me what channel I'm on is very nice. And if you don't want to hear the sound as much, you just keep the volume low when you turn it on. But having a headset included, the light included, and just the strong battery and the strong antenna, I really can't think of anything bad about these radios. So we really like them. I Highly recommend them to anyone who's a camper, a hiker, or for any real radio reasons, even if you just want to talk to someone from across the house. These are very high quality and very good sound. So I give these 5 stars, and I hope you like them as much as we do.